Hello everyone and welcome to another video about XAF Blazor. Today I'm gonna come back to this video we did in 2020 about the Blazor component boss, and we thought that was a great nugget and a great implementation of how you can have three different or as many different components without knowing each other, and you can communicate through this component boss. In this case, if you remember, we can use basically a first component that you add the student, then it gets in the list of enrolled student, but we don't know what house, then the sorting hat decide what house is going through, and then this component get. So this sending an event to this is subscribed, but this gets subscribed first, and also this wait for this one to publish the event and get subscribed. So really nice implementation. And basically I wanna just go back to it to show how we can use it in XAF. And in this case, it's just an example to see it in action, but the possibilities are really great. The first thing that we have to think is, for example, one pretty example that I did is I created a dashboard view that if we go there, we just add to list view, the box list view and the container list view. We can see it, box on top, container below, and this is just to show it. In this case, most of the time will be when you have something really custom, that you have a custom component in one side, you have another custom component, you want to communicate to each other. You can always do, in this case, that is have some dashboard view dot find item and get the dashboard view, and then get the view. You will get the list view, then they get the, like you can see, you have seen the example that Dennis published about the master detail view, that he does something like this and he communicates. But the great thing here is that you don't have to, these two components, they don't have to know about each other. So first step, of course, let's download the Blazor component boss. Second step, let's add to the list of services. And then just to show it, we add a controller for box that it will have an action. And when you click that action, we're gonna get the service provider with the services, and we're gonna get the component boss and publish an event. We need to add a class that it will be our arguments and what would be the message. So basically we're gonna publish, okay, we have a message to send, and the message in this case will be sorry, but right here you can pass any object, any persistent object, any POCO object, any type of data that you want. You just need to declare it in this contract. So right here you can have a container object or anything like that. And then we have another controller separate where we're going to subscribe to it. So if both controllers are active, we're good to go. And then you have this receive handler is a function that you're going to get what it was sent to you, and then you do anything you want there. Let's put a breakpoint here and let's run the application and let's see it in action. And again, I will say this again, in this case, we could do it something like here. Dashboard view item, find item, then we'll get the list view dashboard view item. Yes. Then we're gonna get the control created, and when we go there, we can get the inner view, and right here we have the list view, and we can interact between two list views this way. But if it's a component, or if it's some other type of, or if it's maybe easier this way, you can definitely integrate the component boost that we think that is really nice. So we have box list view, container list view. They don't have any relationship with each other. So how we're gonna go from one to the other one? If we click the box action and we show in the box controller, we're gonna publish a new message in the box, and when we click that action. And right here, we're gonna wait for that message to be received, and this is the what we're gonna do with it. In this case, we're only gonna get the message. But right here, you can say detail view, find object, and do something with it. You can do any processing. That's up to you. When you click box action, right away, you're already adding that handler, the arguments you have here, and you can see here the message. Sorry, if we just run it again, we have here, sorry. Pretty nice, right? I don't know you guys, but the possibilities that we can achieve with this are really amazing. And probably in the future, I will show a real scenario where I have been using this, that I have a list and I have to send some data when the node gets selected, and I send it to a list view, and then I send it to a detail view, and it gets more complicated, but I think that the general concept is amazing. Okay, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.